I'm Casper. I'm a voice teacher and I have been teaching voice for more than 50 years. Today, we're going to do video 5. Part 4 is linked in the description of this video. Today, we're going to be talking about the fundamentals and vowels and how we create projection in the voice without pressing in the front. If I think that I have to project the voice like this and I don't watch out what I'm doing technically, I will always sound like, oh, kind of like that. And the voice gets trapped right about here. So how do we eliminate that entrapment here? I'd like to suggest that what we do is move the spine a little bit back to get what I call the fundamental, okay? It is this. I'll do it without the fundamental first of all. And then second, as I moved, it projected more, didn't it? My voice projected automatically. I did not project it. It did it because I'm singing the fundamental correctly. We can call this fundamental the first harmonic, or we can call it the core of the voice. I'm going to refer it from now on as the fundamental. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. I'm moving. I'm going to start without the fundamental. I move back, and the fundamental sounds. The fundamental is as a result of I'm separating the vocal folds from the pharynx. Remember what the pharynx is. The pharynx is that back wall of behind at the back of the mouth, and it extends behind the larynx up through above the soft and hard palate here. Okay, so but we're dealing with it right here now. So I'm going to do it with my finger, my hand. Okay. Now, that is an It's not a vowel. The vowels are not here at the fundamental, at the level of the fundamental. That is a sound that is made exactly here at the level of the chords. The vowels and the words are in front. So, what we're going to do is now introduce the second harmonic, which is the position in the front. All right? I kept my fundamental and I had the ah in the front. Now I'm going to do the same thing with o. Now I'm going to do E, the vowel E. I'll start with the same thing again. That E is probably the hardest one to get. Now, if you're having problems, what has to happen with the tongue has to raise and has to touch the upper molars. And if it's too far back, now I'm going to start it here. I'm going to do the E again. I'll just start with I'll better start with my tongue right down. When my tongue is far enough front, it pops out to the front. I don't hear nearly as much sound in this area as if I were singing E. Now I get a whole different harmonic inside, which doesn't help the projection, but it sounds to me like it is really projecting very well. But only if we use this, the fundamental, and maintain the fundamental. I'll do the O again. The O, the tongue stays down. All right? Only the lips change. Now, how we project the voice, not by pushing it to the front, but by allowing the fundamental and the second harmonic to sound. Now, there are other harmonics in there. We'll talk about those in a future video. All right, I would like to have a student of mine who is here. His name is Alejandro Gonzalez, and he's going to do the same thing. So you can hear it in a man's voice. Okay? First of all, do without the fundamental, just that. Okay? Okay, we never did get the fundamental. You do it with your hands so we know what you think you're doing. Okay? There, we got it. We got it. You see, you moved back, didn't you? Do it again, Alejandro. You hear how the quality changes when we move the pharynx to the back. All right, now let's try those others with the lips, okay? Start with the and then the okay? Very nicely done. Yes, again, now the O. Good. E. Good. Now you see this E is not an E like this. E. It has a roundness to it. E. And that's what he was doing. Thank you, Alexander. Okay. This is the basics. These are the basics of projection. Thank you very much for watching.